Roads and Transport Cabinet Secretary, that is Kipchumba Murkomen, now says the government has commenced discussions that will support the full recovery of Kenya Airways and bring it back to profitability.
While appearing before the Senate Standing Committee on Roads today, Murkomen said despite its financial woes, Kenya Airways presents the country with strategic advantages in terms of making Nairobi a regional aviation hub, and hence the need to ensure it's profitable.
Another one in Mombasa, which I went there and I saw it on.
Transport Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen Friday appeared before the Senate Roads Committee, where he disclosed that the government is pursuing strategic partners to turn around the struggling Kenya Airways. While insisting that the government will not allow the airline to wind up its operation, Murkomen said his ministry will be targeting to restructure the airline's debt, ensure there is responsible management in place, and solve labor-related issues with its employees.
The two things that have brought the biggest problems to KQ, and I don't know whether you'll be able to deal with, the MOU with the Royal Dutch Airlines. Something that does not make sense to anyone in the aviation industry. The two continues to bog down Kenya Airways.
If you remove the Kenya Airways debt and put it aside, which is an old debt, you put it aside and run Kenya Airways as it is at the moment, it is profitable and it's very viable, and it will be able to get more equipment to service the routes that they need to service. The problem is it can't do this because it inherited a huge debt, which is 1.5, almost 1.6 now, it starts at $1.6 billion. If you remove that one from them, and we find our ways of doing so, the Kenya Airways as a company can be very, very profitable. And it plays a very critical role in our economy. How to remove that is the conversation. The conversation we're having is how do you deal with that? Do you get a strategic investor? What will government do? You will see a cabinet decision coming out of the policy proposals we are going to give as a ministry in another maybe a month or so. We have the government itself, we committed ourselves before elections that in 1.5 years we will have put in place measures to ensure that Kenya government can no longer subsidize Kenya Airways.
At the same time, Murkomen said the government is working on digitizing the transport sector, even as he revealed that no new roads will be constructed until the 10,000 kilometers of roads construction and refurbishment that commenced from 2013 are completed across the country.
Can we construct new roads? No. Until we complete this one, we cannot construct new roads unless, there's a caveat to that, unless those roads have been done with the support of development partners, giving us other resources over and above what we needed to work on completing the existing roads.
For Easy Friday, I'm Gladys Mungai.